Building the Noise Marines continues, and today I've been working on some tainted chaos. Oosh! Oh, saved by Slaanesh. Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. Right, today I'm going to update you on the work that I've been doing on my Noise Marines. Before that though, if you would like to keep up to date with the wonders of Warhammer 40k, then please give me a sub and hit the bell button so you don't miss an upload. Okay, so back to the Noise Marines, and as you know, I'm converting 36 Noise Marines in total. However, this week I've been working on the 12 tainted models. So these are the ones that are going to be holding their sonic weapon, and the other arm is going to be tainted by chaos. Now, I had a look in my bits box. I managed to find a few bits and pieces that I could use, but it just wasn't enough. So I had to go to eBay. I did manage to win myself a bag of little bits, which are going to be perfect for my conversions. Now, in last week's video we talked about whether I should go for Possessed or Chosen as the additional units in my army. I think I have decided I want to go for Chosen. Thank you everyone for all of your comments and feedback on that video. That was appreciated and very useful. Now, what I didn't want to do was use the Possessed sprue in with my Noise Marines if I'm going to have a unit of Possessed on the table. I want the Noise Marines tainted arms to be different to what's going to be in the Possessed unit. And that was another reason why I went on eBay and got some extra bits. Okay, so without further ado, let's go table down and have a look at all the work that I've done this week. Okay, so here is the board of 36 Noise Marines, and I've been working on those 12 Marines on the right hand side. Now, in terms of the mutations, I have decided that I'm going to use no green stuff tentacles for the mutations. I think keeping the green stuff tentacles just to the bases should hopefully add a bit more of a theme to the bases themselves. Now, I do have tentacles on these arms, but they're all proper plastic tentacles. And my idea will be to paint those tentacles as if they were the demon's skin rather than the pink tentacles which will be on the bases. Okay, so now I'm going to give you a closer look at the work that I've been doing, and after that we'll have a chat about the left hand side of the table there, the big sonic guns and the champions. Okay, so here are the first set of 4. So what I tried to do in each set of 4 was have one left-handed guy, 2 right-handed guys, and the last one to have like a traditional two-handed man, so he's holding that sonic gun with 2 hands. So this first one coming round, as you can see, he's got the Spellcrow claw. Looks really cool, perfect for Slaanesh. Fantastic quality from Spellcrow as well. And as always, I've converted the arms and the hands, just sort of cut them off and bent them back round in different shapes, etc. This guy coming round, he's got just something I had in a bits box, not quite sure exactly where it's from. I think it's from Age of Sigmar or Old Fantasy. And as you can see, he's just sort of holding his gun in a slightly different way, just trying to get different poses on everyone. So this is the two-handed guy coming round, but I didn't want just all of my two-handed guys literally just to be holding the gun. So he's just about to hold the gun there with his left hand. Looks pretty cool. And as I said, I tried not to put green stuff tentacles on the models themselves, but I did have some tentacles in my bits box. So this guy here has a pretty cool tentacle on there, but it is different from what's on the base, which I am really liking. Okay, let's have a look at the next set. Okay, so this is the next set of 4. First of all, we've got the guy holding the gun with 2 hands, and for token gesture I actually put both hands on the gun in the traditional manner. I thought you had to have at least one guy in the army doing that. So that is him. Right, next, I posted on my Wargamers Unification group whether or not I should worry about Scowl when it comes to the extra bits. There's the spawny bits, and the discussion went ahead and basically, no, ignore Scowl. So you can see that guy that just came around there has quite a large arm. Looks pretty cool, I think. I'm liking that. And indeed, this guy coming round now, he has quite a skinny arm. I had to drill a big hole where the tentacle arm goes into the body, but I think it does look pretty cool. And then this guy coming round, again, just another sort of spawn arm of some description. And I'm trying to make each mutation different on every single model if I can. So that's how they're looking. Just a word of note, the guys that all have their guns in the way of their chest section have pinned their arms, they're not glued, so I can take them off and obviously paint them a lot easier. Right, okay, so let's have a look at the last set of 4. Okay, so in this set, once again, I've got my two-handed guy, but I did something a little bit different, which you'll see as he rotates round. He's got the Spellcrow claw arm holding the gun on that one. Pretty cool, I thought. Coming round to the next guy, again, I've had to change the angles and stuff of each arm, so I've been cutting the arms off and rotating them, trying to get loads of different poses. He's got a pretty cool sort of spawn type arm just there. The next guy coming round, he is the left-handed guy. And again, I've used the Spellcrow claw there, and he's sort of shooting upwards. That arm on the left-hand side was actually the gun holding arm, and again, I cut it off at the elbow, rotated it around to try and get a cool pose. And lastly, possibly one of my favourites out of all of them is this guy here. He's got this massive sort of scythe arm, and again I think he looks really, really cool. So I hope you like them as well. Okay, so now let's have another chat about the next stage. Okay, so now we need to have a look at the left hand side of the board. This is what I need to work on next. I'm going to leave the champions to the end. I'm going to work on them last. I think I am definitely going to put guitars on them, but I'm not 100% sure yet, because the more I see these models come to life, I have to be honest, the less I'm thinking guitars will work on the units. But as I said, I haven't decided. I will decide that at the end. So my next task is to do these big weapons here, the big guns. Now, I am thinking that I'm going to have some left-handed, some right-handed. I might introduce some mutations onto these models as well. Not all of them, just some of them. Try to keep each model individual and unique. I'm also thinking that I will go with some underslung guns as well for these guys, because I think that will look really, really cool. So that is what I'm going to work on next. So hopefully you'll come back and see how I got on with their conversions. Beam me up!